Okay, so finally, we're gonna head towards the theater and hopefully settle up with Stefano. Stefano, whatever his last name was. Was it Victoriano? Because I know that was like Rubik's family name. Oh, whatever. Something real fabulous sounding. Anyway. I'm kind of wondering, a father's nightmare. That seems all too appropriate. I'm sure that wasn't just put up there at random. Rotten to the core. I'm not sure how that ties in with the theme of the game. Again, I'm sorry, I just can't get over this. They really should have put... I mean, it's not that big a deal, don't get me wrong, but they really should have put up a more believable obstacle in the way here. If they intended for Sebastian to absolutely have to do that little side quest with going inside the two paintings that were also like blocking this passage right here. I mean, just keep the gate put up over the entire perimeter. Don't have that gap over there where it looks like I can come over this way and just climb up over those 3 cars in the way as easily as I could. Because, yeah, it looks like I can just totally walk all the way around. Okay, this appears to be more of Stefano's work. I thought they might be, like movie posters. Maybe either made up or actual real... like real movies just being referenced in this game for the laughs.
He's gotta be in here somewhere.
Yeah, and you should definitely be a little bit more careful just busting into this place. This dude's probably got traps everywhere.
You dare to destroy my work? You expect me to bend to your will? Just like them. Thinking they could sculpt me into what I am not. What they
A child murderer?
in here. It's marvelous. They wasted it. Because they had no imagination. Because they are not artists. They want to control me, manipulate me. You want to stop me, but you have failed. Because with the power of the core, I can create my art forever.
So is this what this dude ultimately wants? You know, with that... I kind of wonder if he's even going to be like the main villain of the game, if I'm actually going to settle up with him, because obviously Chapter 8 is not the end of it. That would make this game way too short. But now I wonder if he's actually going to be the premier villain here. Because, I mean, now that just makes it sound like that's really all it is. He just wants to use this for his personal hobby of, like, killing people and making weird, bizarre artwork out of them. Well, what he calls art. Says people are trying to hold him back to stifle his creativity, but, well, you know, when it involves torturing and killing other people, you know, fellow human beings, you gotta kind of draw the line somewhere. Pretty much outside of that, I'm all for expression of oneself through art. That's an interesting painting, although still macabre. Well, what's this guy got to say? Oh, is that Stefano?
No more listening to Philistine critics. No more pandering to the uneducated opinions of callow neophytes. No more rejection from cruel simpletons. I'm finally free to be what I've always been. An artist. And I have the greatest canvas ever devised at my disposal. The world will
Valentini, yeah. It was something like Victoriano. You know, I think in this place, though, he's eventually going to run out of people to kill and get bored. Because I think I've seen like at least 20 dead bodies on the premises so far, and I figure people are eventually going to figure out to stop coming in here. Even Mobius, unless they just stupidly keep hiring more and more people to come in here and fix their problems. With little to no... yeah, create all my health back, so... Are these people alive? Because there is a lot of them. They're pretty much filling up this entire theater.
What is he doing to these people? This chase has been entertaining. But even the greatest entertainments must come to an end.
Dude, you sound different from before.
The girl! Where is she? I commend you for making it this far. If perseverance were an art form, you would be a master.
Thank you, but I think that award really goes to Isaac Clarke.
But a Van Gogh.
Enough art school bullshit. Where is she?
The core is safe with me. I took her on his orders.
Well, so there's someone else.
But once I realized the extent of her powers, how could I possibly hand her over? What I'm doing is more important than mere personal gain. He could never understand this.
He? Who is he?
It doesn't matter. He won't be around much longer. My work, however, will continue.
Is... What's about to happen?
Had his blue period. I have entered my crimson.
Oh, this is not gonna happen.
Shit. No, don't! Behold, my latest creation.
Dude, you are fucked up.
No!
This is cringy. But also really fake looking. I mean, people have more than just gallons of blood in their craniums, you know? There's also brain matter, bones of your skull.
Bouquet of flesh and blood.
You sick bastard.
Yeah, that was like 100 people
How will I
that just had their heads spontaneously blown up right in front of me.
find a way? Her fear is always inspiring.
I cannot wait to kick this dude's ass at the end of this chapter.
Nothing like the corruption of innocence to spark the fire of creation. Cannot have her. You would do nothing with her power. You're an uncomprehending Neanderthal. She's useless in your hands.
Is it just me, or is Stefano not getting any farther in the distance, even though he was walking? That's quite possibly the most awful example of mass murder I have seen in video game history. That almost ranks up there with, that infamous scene in what was it, like one of the Call of Duty games or something, where you have to go undercover as like a terrorist or something, and you have the option of just helping the people you know whose ranks you're infiltrating or something like that. You just help them, just shoot a bunch of innocents at a, just gun down a bunch of innocents at an airport or something. I cannot remember what that was about, like what game that was from, but y'all probably know what I'm talking about.
I'm coming for you, asshole.
That's right. I totally am after that. That's like even worse than just, you know, than what he's trying to do with my daughter Lily. That's about the most monstrous thing I have seen happen. Okay, well, it says climb down, but still. Climb down to where? How can I be sure I'm gonna land on solid ground? Oh. I guess Sebastian just had faith that gravity would tether him to wherever he needs to land next. Okay, I'm down with that, I guess.
Holy shit.
Okay, so I was supposed to dodge that. Okay, hold on. Before I... Okay, no, apparently I'm not supposed to go in there, period. Maybe it's certain sections of the floor I'm not supposed to step on. Like where it's clear the eye is gazing upon me or something. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I can hide behind certain walls to where the light will not shine upon me from the eye, because then it will just be an automatic kill. Alright, let's run for it. Oh, no. No, no, no. Okay, it's not even like immediately when I step into the light it sees me. It looks like it has to actually focus for a second. So I still have time to possibly get out of the way. Whoa. Does it pass? Okay, yeah, it does pass on the other side of me. Oh, it just happened to be a fuse right there. Okay. Now, is this the same eye from the first part of this stage, or... Quickly, quickly. Wish I could see exactly where the eye was now. I've lost all... Oh, okay. That was supposed to happen. I was like... I don't remember being caught. I'm totally with Sebastian on this one. Oh, we hadn't even fought any enemies yet, and already we have a place to return to safe house, but really no need. Well, pretty simple illustration here, but just the hanging naked bulbs have, you know, that give off an eerie red light. That's a good way of... Oh, wait a minute. This is definitely familiar. I hope I didn't just totally screw myself. Okay, no, obviously that was the way I was supposed to go. Okay, I was just worrying that, you know, if I came all the way back over this way to...
I'm waiting. My next piece will be amazing. The full absorption of her powers, the subjugation of her will. It will be art in every sense of the word. But what is art without an audience? I need you here to make the piece complete.
That's not how it's gonna end.
Yeah, that's right. You tell him, Sebastian. Hi, Silent Hill. Oh, okay, no, it's not twitching. It was just the... it was the screen doing that. Because of the slight disturbance you see all over the screen, I was thinking it was actually the corpse twitching. Oh my gosh, will you please just run?
Come on, show me what you've got.
Oh, he's wanting to fight. Okay, let's do this. Oh, thank you. You got a spot reserved in your little museum all for me. Since you believe that you're going to kill me. Eh. Oh. Okay. I don't know why I had to try opening that twice.
No more games. Agreed. You're beginning to bore me.
You know, he sounds different than I thought he would.
Art. It's time to put a signature on it.
Okay, I figured he's definitely not going to be easy to shoot.
Everyone gets lucky.
But let's at least try it a few times before I start looking for the environment to use. Okay.
It's going to hurt.
Maybe just kind of need to catch him in the middle of an attack where he can't...
How can you expect to defeat me? Smile for the camera.
And I'm guessing if I get caught in that... If he manages to flash the camera in my face, I assume I'll be paralyzed or something and maybe be set really prone to attack.
It's going to hurt. Your luck will run out soon enough. You can't avoid
He was probably already thinking that he was gonna... Ow!
You're beginning to
Well, for a dude that seems like normal in terms of how much health he would have, he's pretty tough. I mean, there's really no indication of him having some kind of superhuman... Uh-oh. Okay, good. My back was turned. I guess maybe as long as it is, I won't... Oh! So that's what it is. He sets up a perimeter where my movements will become sluggish, like with the... like with corpses I've seen before that were a result of his work. It's like they were trapped in some sort of weird field.
Everyone gets lucky once.
Well, according to you, I've been lucky like 5 times so far in this fight, buddy, so...
Damn it. You're beginning to annoy me. You can't avoid me.
Dude, what were you throwing the dagger at? I was way over here.
You cannot hide from what you cannot see. It hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely don't get into close range combat with this dude.
You won't be so lucky next time. I've had enough of this. Here.
Oh, now he's revealing his true power or whatever. Okay, well, I better be careful there.
I'll take care of you myself.
Do I shoot the eye? Or is he... okay, no, he's still...
How much more do you think? No sense in running. You can't hide forever. Leave me. Philistine, you must suffer for my heart.
Okay, seriously. That should have totally... or at least put you in the hospital, Sebastian, where you can't fight anymore after that. If not outright kill you. I don't care who you are. Oh, okay. Can I, like, shoot them and get them out of my way? Well, this guy definitely became a lot tougher. I know I'm not exactly getting the tactics down for fighting him properly here, but...
Stop running! Your death is inevitable. There will be nothing.
I have no idea what's going on with the running here.
You myself. How much more do you think? No sense in running. What composition? Philistine.
Whoa. Took a running dive at me. Yeah, you got me good there, I ain't gonna lie.
There will be nothing left of me when I'm done. I'll take care of you myself. How much more? No sense in running.
Oop.
Philistine, you must suffer for my heart.
Dude, if you're not willing to make the sacrifice of suffering yourself... Yeah, I like how Sebastian's already no longer bleeding from, like, the multiple deep shoulder stabs. Okay, I was hoping I might just stop him in his tracks there. Okay, what I have to remember here when running is to just press down once on the friggin' left analog instead of holding it down. That's my problem here. I keep trying to hold it down, and I think letting up for even just the slightest little bit almost counts as like pressing down on it again, you know, so I just keep reverting from walking to running without, if I'm explaining that well. Ah! I'd rather not, sir. Well, I was hoping that'd knock him back before he could... Oh, that actually took out a wall. Okay, so it does work a little bit. I just apparently just need to attack a little bit faster. I also need to make sure to avoid that at all costs too. Holy crap. You know, I am probably so not smart for doing this. Trying to aim an explosive bolt at this dude, but I'm gonna give it a shot. And it didn't work. Okay, I just need to recover a little bit, then I'll... There we go. When I heard him stumble from the first, still, I didn't think, he had actually relatively, well, actually very little HP for a boss fight. Premature finale.
I had so much left to create. You've destroyed my legacy. Look at me. You made me into a masterpiece. Must record it.
Huh?
If only I had my camera. Where did it go?
Is that it? Was that really the last words he had to say? That was weird how just the angle at which, or the direction that Sebastian's eyes are turned seems to really determine whether his eyes are going to be light or dark in color. Oh.
Lily!
Yeah, Lily, it's me, your dad.
Don't be afraid, honey. It's me, Dad.
No, no, you're not. Dad's dead.
Who the hell told you that? Yeah, that didn't make any sense in one shot in the last scene.
Honey, I know that's what they told you.
Like, Sebastian's eyes were suddenly just like a light brown instead of...
Lily, please. Come out, Lily. You don't have to hide.
And listen, if you got scared because you saw me, like, simply shoot one guy who was trying to kill me through the chest, with a simple handgun. You should have been there for Ruvik. Should have been there for when he, like, you know, decapitated a bunch of people with bombs around their necks in Moss.
Come to Mother, Lily.
Who the hell are you? Oh, hi, Myra.
Myra.
For whatever reason, you're different.
You can't have her.
So she's the weird white melting snow cone monster.
Lily! No!
Yeah, and Lily was scared of me. She just got grabbed up by this, you know, gargantuan beast that's bleeding snow, and she just kind of lies silently in its grasp the whole time. Yeah, there he goes again. His eyes are like a lighter brown. That's just more attention to
I'll be out here.
how the light catches your eyes than I've seen in other games.
There for you.
Kidman. She knew about Myra. Shit.
What was that about? So we do know that 2 out of 3 people are dead. Okay, yeah, there's Sykes. Yukiko, that's... Kept calling her Yoko, I think. But Yukiko, that's it. So I've met all of them now, and as far as I know, these 3 are still alive. Yep, I am not going to put stock.
Giant red X. Now that's art.
I'm not going to bet my life that that dude is really dead. But they are kind of making him seem more like the minor villain now. That you may actually end up, like, killing permanently around halfway or some other climactic point in the game. Okay, how do you break these statues again? Because apparently I cannot. I cannot aim while I'm in the safe house at anything. Is the cat still here? No. There is, however, some green gel left for me. That's nice. Oh, yeah.
Where's the mirror?
This place is definitely a little bit different from before. Methinks my safe space has been somewhat violated.
Where is this place?
Stop asking the same questions that the player keeps having, Sebastian. Okay, what... Is that like someone's skin suit that was... And they took it off of this guy, I guess? Ugh. Oh, this guy's holding something. This seems really weird for this kind of game. Like I'm about to go meet, like, what was the name of that?
What's that?
What was the name of that giant turtle off of the Neverending Story? The one that Atreyu went for, like, some kind of wisdom on how to save the Empress or something like that towards the beginning of the movie. That's what it sounded like. Some kind of wizened, aged, half deity who knows a little bit about everything will be able to help me in my quest, calling out to me telepathically. Okay, obviously I'm not going that way. Oh, that was for shotgun, not handgun. I can, however, simply take one more bullet by reloading. Oh! Let's not run into that.
Oh, shit.
Well, I'm not sure why the scenery so far hasn't surprised you.
Torture devices. This place is almost medieval.
Oh, great. Complete with, like, severed limbs on this turnstile thingy right here. Apparently somebody who was burned, probed in the chest with a sharp object, got to sit on a chair full of spikes, and then had all his limbs torn off. That actually makes it look like this guy who got burned, sat down in the chair full of spikes, and just had a few nails driven through his head. Seemed like he got the better deal. Oh. Damsel in distress? Well, let us go to the rescue. Okay, we got enemies. Although not quite yet. Well, it definitely sounded like they were right here in the next room. Okay, some in prison cells, I guess, but you know, just in case they break free, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of them. Well, that sucks. Might mean I missed out on the green gel. Might have been a time when when all the doors were gonna open. And then I'd be free to grab it when I killed him. More harpoon bolts.
Looks like I can use this.
Are you sure you wanted to do that? Oh, but what it's supposed to open? Okay, yep. I knew something was going to get the cell doors opened up. You know, this harpoon, even the normal harpoon bolts can certainly come in handy when I actually know how to use them properly. Yeah, take a lesson, Darkside Phil. Notice I was actually kind of making fun of my own terrible gameplay there instead of blaming the game for it. I just simply wasn't doing it right. Still, even for casual mode, I can't believe they fall this easily. I don't even think I've raised the... Okay, dude, what are you doing? Anyway, I don't... Okay, that at least got his attention to where he's no longer running in a circle and will end up making me miss. But yeah, I don't think I've raised the attack on the harpoon bolts by like more than once or twice. I think maybe I'm at 150%. Well, I just guess if you do it right. Wow, that is quite the silenced handgun, actually. I mean, it was like no louder than like one of those Nerf foam darts you can shoot out of. Okay, I'm sorry, but that kind of sounded comedic. Roar! It actually sounded like he was saying the word roar. Oh, it actually, the reload actually took when I got hit. Hi, guys. Nicely done, Sarah's Knight. Don't remember what that's called, like hanging in a cage like that. Kind of reminds me of something I've seen in Fatal Frame 3, I believe. Yeah, aim at the statue, buddy. The enemy is no longer a force to worry about. Why didn't I just stomp him? Wait, did I just pass? Okay. Good old self-defense bottles. Wait, didn't I come from this direction? I believe I did. Although maybe I'm actually not supposed to use that crank handle anywhere in here. I'm just going to explore the place right quick, make sure. In fact, I might I noticed there was another small passageway next to the stairs I came down into this area in the first place, so that's probably where I go next. Or, I just put the crank handle in here. Alright. Okay, come on. Does it really need to take this long? Oh. Very narrow passage down this way. I guess if you run past quickly enough, you would easily not notice it. I have a feeling there's something very interesting behind that door. Okay, looks like we might have a very important...
Hello? Can anybody hear me? Please, I know you're out there.
Well, I would like to get in there, lady, but apparently I can't. Sure, buddy.
What's going on?
You really did need to make it sound poetic. I'm just climbing down a ladder. Deeper into this crypt or whatever it is.
You lost everything. Your failure to gain led to inaction, which led to despair, and despair led to self-destruction.
I like to think I tried pretty hard, actually. Might not have been perfect, but give me a break, old man. Whoever you are. So I drank a little bit. Come on.
I didn't believe your wife. You refused to see. It's all your fault.
Okay,
You are a failure.
this is just a little bit too...
You couldn't save her.
This isn't a lot to go on to give Sebastian this epic a guilt trip. Now it looks like that's going to be like the whole theme for the rest of the game.
Who are you?
Concerning his character arc and maybe how the villains, whoever they are now, will taunt him as he progresses. I am a failure. I couldn't save her. I refuse to see. Okay, maybe I refuse to see. But I don't think I was that big a dick about it. Well, let's go revisit
You cannot change your past.
our tragic past like we didn't do that once already in this game.
Toward it. Don't avoid it.
And indirectly all throughout.
Lily?
Oh, what? I can't run through the fire? The pretend fire? Oh, okay, no, it's just because the guy's grabbing me. Who's this dude? Okay, you want some now. Let's do this. Let's look around right quick, make sure there's nobody coming from the sides. Alright. Kind of figured they'd be a little tougher than that. Again, even for casual mode. Okay, I think I'm starting to get a better grasp of how to switch between running and walking here than I did before.
Stefano defied me, became a thorn in my side.
So,
Thorn which you removed. For that, you will be rewarded.
Stefano. This guy knew him.
Stefano was obviously doing work for a guy who's, I guess, the main villain in this game, who's talking to me right now. Whatever that purpose is, I assume that Stefano kind of turned to something a little bit less grandiose. Just finding people to kill and create into a work of art at the same time as his personal hobby. That's all he grew to care about. As he indicated. Okay, so the mirror reappeared just in another location. And we should be able to get some weapon parts out of here. And I'm probably going to... weapon parts, like get some upgrades from these parts here is what I was trying to say. Ooh, that takes 400. Still don't even have that much. You know what? I'll go with that. Yeah, and I'm probably going to call it a video here after getting all this taken care of. Seems like a good place to stop. Clip capacity, definitely. That is it, however. Yeah, that's definitely it. Go ahead and get our handgun bullets back. I really don't think I'm gonna have to worry about not being sparing on creating bullets and other items for myself. Although I have not come across any herbs lately, so I actually brought myself all the way down just 2. You know, I could swear to create a syringe, though, it only took 2 at a workbench. That's weird. No lead pipes. Nails, I guess, really looks like the only thing I can use nails and powder and fuses for is for bolts. So let's just go with that. I have a feeling I might have missed out on the sniper rifle parts a long time ago, because I remember I got the first half, the first set of them, like pretty early on in the game. I think it was like way back in just the second or third video. The second set was probably off in Union somewhere, in an area I might not even be able to go back to.
This place I'm going through. It's hell. Literally. So much suffering and death.
Yes, you need strength to traverse it. Strength and willpower.
I don't know how much more this I can take.
You've only just begun to test your limits. To plumb the depths of why you're really here.
Why I'm really here. I'm here to save Lily.
Yes, but to succeed at that, there are other challenges you've yet to conquer.
I like how Claire de Lune is playing again at this point. Alright, I know I grabbed one ordinary key, so let's go pick something else. 4th one over top. That kind of sucks. Oops, I meant to scroll over to the friggin'... Yeah, just sit right back down in there, buddy.
You just can't stay away from me, can you?
Well, you are kind of cute. Alright. There's only 2 more things to unlock here. Stamina gauge maximum. I can go ahead and just max that out. That'll take pretty much everything I got. But you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Now let's start paying a little bit closer attention to health and combat here. Cover more health when using healing items to 30% more than basic. Automatically use this medical syringe when taking fatal damage. Does not work when taking fatal damage from certain attacks. Yeah. You know what? I'm totally down with that. That sounds good. That's it, though. Okay, guys. Well, it's great being able to sit down with you all and go through this game blind tonight, but I think I'm going to call it here. So I'll see you next time.